Good day, good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. Welcome to our very special sip, which is meditation with the moon, the full moon. So, yes, Wayne is ready. Wayne is ready. Good evening, Fee. It's good to see you. Good evening, Shay from Colorado. It's good to see you. Good evening, Pamela, Miss Bliss. It's good to see you. Be still and know I'm feeling super tonight. Hugs, everybody. All right, I'm feeling super too with this super moon we got going on. Good evening, Brian. It is good to see you, love. And Fee is ready. All right. Michelle from LA, it's good to see you. So, thank you all for joining me for our very, very special meditation with the moon. I so look forward, let me put this down a little bit. I so look forward to our meditations with the moon. So, just to get you prepared, this is what you need: something to write with, a pen, pencil, and something to write on. And so I have my beautiful journal that I will be writing in later on. Because with the meditation with the moon, we do a full spiritual practice. So it's very different from morning sip with Rev Melissa. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to share a little bit about this very special moon that is, have you seen it? Oh my goodness, she is showing out. I saw her last night and then I saw her tonight and she was looking super. She was looking super. So I want to share a little bit about this super moon in the sign of Aquarius. So today's moon is also called the Sturgeon moon. And I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it's named after a fish. There's a sturgeon fish, which I never heard of, and I know I've never had. And it's called that because the sturgeon fish, it can grow really, really big. And the way that it finds its food is by stirring up in the waters. It stirs itself up in the waters, I guess, digging beneath the surface and stuff. And it stirs up its food. And that's why this moon is called the sturgeon food, because this is the time that that fish does this especially. So there are other names for this full moon: the flying up moon, the corn moon, the black cherries moon, and the mountain shadows moon. This is our second super moon this year, and we have another super moon coming up this month. We have 2 full moons for the month of August, which is extraordinary and rare to have 2 full moons in 1 month. Yes, Shay, we are stirring it up. That's what we're going to do tonight. So our next super moon is August 30th, and it's called the blue moon. And then we have another super moon in September, and that moon is called the super harvest moon. So the super moon occurs when the orb reaches its full moon phase at a point in its path where it's closest to the earth. So the moon will appear much brighter, much clearer, and much fuller. So it appears that way to us because it's closest to the earth. In general, the full moon cycle is a accumulation point, right? And it's a time of the month where there's a cosmic spotlight on the things that we want to illuminate in our lives, and illuminating the things that have worked for us and the things that haven't worked for us, and it's the perfect time to release anything that has come to completion and anything that we want to declare complete. This moon is in the sign of Aries, which is an air sign. And this energy of Aries is very supportive when it comes to expressing, processing, and transmuting any residual or stagnant energy or emotions that might be coming up at this time. So, if you've been feeling especially emotional around this full moon, this is why the energy that's available to us is heightened, and you might be very sensitive to this energy. So you might be feeling more emotional. You also might be feeling more mental energy. So if you're in the space of analyzing and questioning and really thinking and thinking and thinking, this energy is also supporting those activities. This energy also supports taking courageous and innovative steps to face anything that may be hidden or in the shadows. So, our shadow selves might be making appearances right now, also. So, you just want to be aware of that. What else do I want to share? The Aquarius, although it's an air sign, it represents the water bearer, which represents the Aquarius ability to transmute and process things that are representative of water, like our emotions and intuition. So that word transmute comes up a lot with the supermoon energy. And we're going to be doing some transmutation tonight. So let's get ready for that. Aries is fire. No, I meant Aquarius. Did I say Aries? Thank you, Michelle. Aquarius, not Aries. Yes. This moon is in the sign of Aquarius. Thank you, Michelle. And that's the air sign. Okay. What else? Oh, so when Mercury is in retrograde, everyone's talking about Mercury being in retrograde and how stuff isn't working and your computers break down and all those things. Well, Mercury's not in retrograde, but there's another planet in retrograde right now that doesn't get as much of the attention that the Mercury retrograde gets. And the planet that's in retrograde right now is Venus. So we're in a Venus retrograde. It started July 22nd and it ends on September 3rd. So add that energy in, right? So we got this supermoon energy, we got the Aquarius energy, and we have a Venus retrograde energy. So the Venus retrograde highlights relationships, especially interpersonal relationships, especially love relationships. And you might want to just take a look at anything that's going on in your relationships, including your relationship with yourself, that you want to transmute, that you want to transform right now. It's a really good time to just reflect on the quality of your relationships. So, that Venus retrograde time from July 22nd through September 3rd, pay extra attention to your relationships. So, that is all the moon information that I want to share. So, let's get into our spiritual practice. And I share often on Morning Sip that my spiritual practice contains these elements: inspirational reading, inspirational writing or journaling, meditation, and prayer. And I've added exercise to that. Can y'all believe it? Exercise as a spiritual practice. But yes, I have added exercise to my spiritual practice. So tonight we're going to do inspirational reading. I'm going to share some reading with you. We're going to do some writing along with our meditation. And then I'm going to share prayer and then we will end. So, again, if you just joined on, please have a pen and something to write on. Okay? All right. So, the inspirational reading today is going to come to you from one of my favorite books, The 30-Day Mental Diet. Since the energy is in alignment with our mental faculties, I thought it would be good to read something from the 30-Day Mental Diet. So this is from day 5, and day 5 focuses on life is for you. Live life, don't fight it. So I'm just going to read a paragraph or two. And this is the section that says, life withholds nothing. Life withholds nothing. This definitely indicates that there is nothing in the nature of things that is intrinsically against your welfare or well being. There is nothing in the universe that decrees that you shall be sick, poor, or unhappy. It would be impossible for the universe that manifests through law and order to declare that one individual shall enjoy life and another not. Neither would be possible for the creative intelligence in and back of all things to give an abundance of all things to one part of its creation and deprive another part. So it would appear that if in any respect life seems to be withholding something from you, it is not the result of the action of life itself, but the result of your relationship to life. All of life, all of life, all of life is available to you. But the question that arises is, how much of it are you availing yourself of? So, how much of life are you availing yourself to it? Are you availing yourself to life, or are you withholding from life? So, 30-day mental diet. Yes, I love, love, love the 30-day mental diet. And we're going to kind of incorporate that theme of life withholds nothing into our meditation and our journaling. So have your journal and your pen close by, because during the meditation, I'm going to give you some time to do some journaling, some inspirational journaling that will come through from the meditation with the moon. Okay? So I'm calling this meditation Super Moon Super Stuff, because we're going to release some super stuff tonight. Okay? So get comfortable. Make sure there's no distractions. Let folks know if you're around other people that you're about to do some work and you need not be disturbed or interrupted. No distractions. This is your time to be with you. Okay? All right. So let's get comfortable. So if you're sitting, just ground yourself, have your feet on the floor. Just gently close your eyes or lower your gaze, whatever is most comfortable for you. And let's just start with the breath, because that's where everything begins, with the breath. And so we take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice cleansing breaths. Take a breath in and we release it out. And so as we're doing that, I'm going to play some music in the background. We can have that in the background. And we're just going to continue to breathe. And take your breath deeper within you and deeper. Do a quick body scan just to release any tension you may be holding. Start from top of our heads, just releasing any tension, releasing, releasing. Allow yourself to breathe through your entire face, especially your eyebrows, forehead, your jaw. Just release anything that you may be holding there. You're going to release, 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 and release. Just scan your shoulders and your back. Release any tension you may be holding. Your shoulders, any tension you may be holding in your back. And your back from the top, lower. Take a deep breath. Release anything that you're holding. Your chest feels heavy. Breathe into your heart space. Remember, we're not holding on to anything tonight. Just release it. Allowing the breath to let us go. We scan the front, chest, pelvis, feet. Legs, releasing any tension in our thighs, calves, feet, allowing our feet to rest. Feet work so much for us during the day. Hold so much. Just release and breathe into each toe. Continue. Deep breath in. Now just bring to mind a picture of the moon. The super moon that is full, bright, so close it can feel like we could touch it. Let's just bring the moon, mind's eye, see the fullness of it, see the brightness of it. Allow it to illuminate right above you, your root chakra, pulling upward towards that supermoon energy that supports you, that withholds nothing from you. Just breathe, fully aligned with the light of the moon, seeing it fully. Just going to ask a question. Just allow the answers to come forth with grace and no forcing. Knowing that life withholds nothing from you. What are you withholding from yourself? What are you withholding from yourself? Withholding means to refrain from giving or granting. Withholding means to hold back. What are you holding back? What are you withholding? Allow the answer. Are you willing to release the energy of withholding, the expanding good that life is desiring to express through you? You're willing to release that energy. Now, connect with that feeling. What does it feel like to withhold? Where do you feel it in your body? Withholding energy. You might feel tight or constricted. Where is it landing in your body? Do a body scan and see where it may be living, access it, feeling of withholding. Now gather up all of that withholding energy. Gather it all up, form it into a ball. You're just gathering it all together. like you're making a snowball. Just a snowball of withholding energy. Gather it all up. Don't leave anything back. All of that withholding energy. Gather it from the places within your body, within your mind, that it's been resting in. Gather it all up. Place it, this ball that you have created, mind's eye. See the ball. Allow it to get bigger and bigger. All of the withholding energy. Now take the ball and you're going to gently toss it to the supermoon as if you're playing catch with the moon. No resistance, just releasing. Allow the moon to catch it. Wonderful. And now the moon has it. It has your ball of withholding. Moon is spinning it around, stirring it up like the fish do looking for food. See the moon, this super moon, this bright moon, spinning it around. Spinning your ball of withholding. And as it spins, it starts to transform. The supermoon is using its super energy to transmute the withholding energy. Continues to spin. As it spins, it changes color. What color has it changed to? As the moon is transmuting the energy of withholding, all is transforming. And soon the supermoon will toss the ball back to you, completely transformed to energy that you can use for your life, for your dreams, for your purpose. Are you ready? Supermoon about to toss super ball has been transmuted and transformed to energy that serves you greatly and divinely. Position yourself, hold out your arms. Moon is tossing super ball back to you, and you catch it. You can feel the intensity of the new transformed energy. You feel the vibration, the high vibration. You take it in. As you hold it close to you, you allow the energy to absorb within you. So easy, all grace. Take a breath. With each breath, you absorb more of this transformational energy. Breath. Energy has been fully absorbed by you. It feels so good. Now the moon is asking you, what do you call this energy? What is it for you? What does it feel like? So staying in this energy, this vibration, staying in the meditation, go to your pen and paper, your journal. Just write what's there for you now. What is the energy that you have transformed from withholding to what? What is it for you? What will you do with this gift from the super? Simply write whatever is present for you now. Take a couple of minutes. Do some inspirational journal. Just allow the answers to come. You're no longer in the withholding space. It's been transformed. Now we allow. We welcome. anything else for me to know now? Is there anything else? I'm gonna capture it on. So take a breath and just know if you ever feel withholding energy, if you feel resistance, that you can gather that energy up into a ball, just like you just did, and toss it to the moon. And the moon will transmute that energy. whatever you need it to be, and toss it back to you. Remember to catch it, to take it in, or to become it. Take a- We're going to close this with a prayer for the 30-day mental model. Day 5, life is for you. Life is for me now and always. It created me for itself. The creative activity of the universe is for me, as I now come to realize that there is nothing against me except my own misunderstanding of the nature of reality. I cease trying to change God, to revise the law of the universe. I stop battling life conditions and situations. I no longer attempt to change ultimate reality and the way it works. Definiteness and consistency, I ever seek to cooperate with the great law of life and to align myself with it. There is no devil or evil that desires my downfall. I know that when things are other than they should be, they could have occurred only through my misuse or misdirection of the law of mind. Life does not limit itself. I cease limiting myself. I am no longer my own worst enemy, for I now let my thoughts rest clearly and definitely on the fact that God is good, that my life is filled only with good as I mentally accept it into my experience. All limitations and barriers are removed as I now avail myself of the infinite creative power of mind, the creative power of my thought, the creative power of my feelings, to make my experience in life all that I desire them to be. Life is for you. Life withholds nothing. We are living life, not fighting it. It is. Open your eyes, open your Just bring yourself back present to the space, time, holding your breath, welcome you here. So tonight, you still have things coming through, and some of you might have more energy coming through that you might want to capture on the page. Keep your journal or paper handy, go to bed. Just jot down anything that might come, might dream, capture your dream. Might wake up and a thought is there. Just capture the thought on the page. Just pay attention to any signs or symbols or confirmation of something that you have been desiring in a deeper way. Don't discount it. Pay attention to all of the moon's messages. You can go outside and take a look at the moon. I want to say some gratitude. Thank you all. spending this beautiful evening with me for our meditation with the super full moon. First one in August. Next one is the end of August. The blue moon. Join me tomorrow for meditation. Nope. For morning sip with Rev Melissa. Thank you. I see your comments there. Thank you. Thank you, Pamela. I'm glad it was calming. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Fee. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Happy to spend time with everyone also. I hope to see you all tomorrow. See some new names. Gladys Benjamin. Good to have you with us. Waiting for the moon, and the moon is waiting for me. We are in gratitude for all that gives us joy. Ah, blessing. Thank you, Michelle. So join me tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, for Morning Sip with Rev Melissa, where we are continuing with our perception series. There's more that is coming through. So I hope to see you there tomorrow, right where you're watching me now on New Thought Media Network. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We live in life in joy, connected to our yes.